All right, guys, email 15, lesson 15, all right? Thriving on personal training in the AI era. Guys, I'm a little obsessive with AI. You know what I mean? I've been down the deep rabbit hole with this stuff. I use ChatGPT. I see what's going on. I watch a lot of videos and research being done on it. And guys, if you're not taking AI seriously, you're gonna get blindsided. All right, guys. Most critical thing, right, is knowledge, right? Your knowledge, right? Knowledge is not going to be enough. And not just being straight up. I don't care how much you think you know about exercise or how much you really do know about exercise and nutrition, all right? Having the knowledge alone isn't going to suffice, all right? You can go on ChatGPT, like I came up with this in earlier lessons, right? But you can go on ChatGPT and get a full customized program, strength and conditioning program for a year, 2 years, 3 years, right? Whatever you, as long as you want, duration you want, how much time you have to spend, how many days a week, all right? Based on your goals, age, height, sex, goals, all right? World-class stuff. World-class stuff. And you can fine-tune and adjust it. Hey, I don't like burpees, replace burpees. And for a human element to do that, it will take a lot longer. ChatGPT would do it for you in a split second, all right? Same thing with nutrition, all right? I can get a world-class nutrition plan based on my age, height, sex, likes, dislikes, all right? What time I want to eat, how much I want to eat, whether it's keto, whatever. You can fine-tune, adjust it, and it will be broken down by macronutrients for each meals, by calories, all right? And you can fine-tune it as much as you want, all right? When I first came out, I was selling these meal plans for $100, and people were like, "Whoa, how are you doing it?" It's just like I just went through the troubles. Like someone said I don't like pizza because that was on their snack, their cheat meal for the week. I like, oh, I don't eat onions. Right, that was one of them. I just like, oh man, some of these meals have onions. Right, like so for a nutritionist, for me to do that manually, it'll take forever. I just say take onions out of it, replace it with somewhere else on ChatGPT, and it'll just come back like nothing happened, like in a split second. All right. So knowledge, right? If you have a degree in physio, not physio, in kinesiology, and you have your fitness certification, you have your nutritionist degree, that's not going to be enough to stand out against AI. All right. The personal connections is what's going to make you stand out. You can use AI as a complement for your own services. You can have more information. If someone asks you a question that you don't know about, or if they have a disease or something, you can use that as a resource. Never give medical advice without, right? Consult your doctor, but you can just say based on what I've heard or what I've seen, or just let them know that these are advice and not actual what you should be doing. All right, these are little tips. All right, when it comes to medical stuff, sidetrack there. All right, but it's the personal connections, right? It's the shouting, the conversations, the motivation, holding them accountable when they mess up. All right, giving them credit and rewarding them when they do well. All right, and most importantly, having exercises or a structure that requires a second person. That's why I love pad holding. All right. You're never gonna, until robots come around, all right, which I can't foresee yet, all right, it's not in the picture yet, they're gonna need you to hold pads for them. Much better than hitting a bag. Ask anyone who hit a bag, all right? Much different moving around with someone holding pads, simulating an actual fight, all right, holding those pads, all right, that adrenaline rush, a mano, that person, all right, a human connection, all right? Something like stretching. In the pad craft course, we go to teach you how to stretch your clients safely, obviously. Practice first before you just jump into it. All right, practice on someone you trust, a loved one, all right, until you get used to, comfortable with it. All right. So little things with it, you have to. A second person is absolutely required. Offer those kind of services, right? Like sponsor for bench press. There's machines for that. You know what I mean? Like any exercise, there's machines for it. All right. So don't think because I'm spotting someone they need a second person. All right. No, not necessarily, right? You're there to encourage. So if you're just sitting there counting, all right, they hear your voice, you're encouraging them the whole time, all right, and you're supporting them, all right, and you're giving them that human element, that human connection that only a human can give to another human. You gotta double down on that, all right? Don't just say, hey, I'm gonna give you a workout plan, follow that. Or I'm gonna give you nutrition, follow that, and think that's gonna cut it. Or I'm gonna spot you here, all right, we can't, they can do all that stuff without you, right? I mean, what they need is that human bond, that human connection, to feel heard, and to feel to share joy, to share accomplishments. All right, so really double down and focus in on stuff that's not knowledge based. All right, because all the knowledge in the world is going to be available to them in a split second. All right, it is available to them in a split second. All right, so double down on stuff right that's human related. All right, guys, so that's it for lesson 15. If you're coming from the emails, email 15s. I hope you're enjoying the stuff so far. And guys, the little things that matter, right? Like, I promise you, because you're into exercise, because you like exercise, all right, because you know nutrition, like can you get yourself results, all right? Don't think that that's what's going to make you, because you can do those things, that you're going to be a viable business just on that, all right? It's not, all right? It's not. When you get into it, you're going to see, right? All right, you're going to be like, hey, but I look great and I have a great physique and I know exercise and I know nutrition. Why aren't people running to the door and flocking to train at me, right? Those are a dime a dozen, right? There's thousand trainers, people out there who do that. There's thousands of people who look good, all right? It's to separate yourself from the crowd, all right? Offering something like pad holding, all right? Building your brand, building your social media, all right? And becoming a likable person, knowing how to hold conversations, all right? Presenting yourself as professional, having an onboarding process, having a sales process, all right? Having social proof, having evidence that you get results, all right? These are the things that's going to make you stand out. These are the things that's going to get leads coming in. These are the things that's going to make you thrive in this industry. All right, guys, that's it. Have a good one. See you later. Bye. Boop, boop.